What's up? Jake again from Thumb Destruction. Earlier today I had a chance to talk with the legendary Jeremy Bulloch, the Boba Fett from the original Star Wars. He was probably my favorite face to see to start my time off right. Go ahead and take a look at what he has to say.
I loved it. No, landing because we were very late. We flew in.
And taking all that,
9.5 hours to Chicago, and then another 3 hours. This dreadful headwind just kept going like this. Nothing goes. Kept going.
Right.
So when we finally got here, that hotel is amazing. The America Main Street.
Oh, you're staying there?
Yep.
Nice.
And you're right up high overlooking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You don't get those trees very often.
Yeah.
No.
And then the mountains.
Really nice.
Are you liking the mountains? Yeah.
Snow-capped mountains are disappearing. I'm very sad.
The snow-capped
Oh, the
mountains.
snow's beginning to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I have to make a. I have to be honest with you. I don't know a lot about Star Wars.
That's all right.
So
Well, it's nice that there are a lot of people who don't.
Yeah.
My mother never saw it.
Can you tell me where to start? Your mother never saw it?
My mother never saw it. She said, "Well, I can't see your face, dear. There's no point in me watching that. I can't see your face." So that's.
Did she realize like
She was
the
very
scope
proud,
the
very
scope
proud,
of it though?
yeah.
How big
she
it
was
was?
proud of that, but she said, "I don't want to see it because that's what you do, and I've done since I was 12.
Yeah.
Is acting in different plays and theatre and whatever." She said that's not proper. She thought in a way she's right.
Yeah.
You're a doll being pushed around, and then you just move and have a look and nod your head and do.
Yeah.
So it's not real, but it has become real.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a lot of fans out
That's
there.
what's amazing.
Yeah.
So how is it like playing a part in a world that is like convinced so many that it's an actual universe that the story is told well enough and there's so much lore to it that it's a real place. How does it feel like taking part into something of that scope?
Well, I think it's quite nice. I remember when my boys were a bit younger and they were getting a bit cheeky and being big. I used to suddenly say, "I'm Boba Fett."
I'm a bad walkway.
And one of the boys went, "Oh,
About an hour after work.
come on, let's go back into the room."
Till I go to
He's
sleep.
doing all that, having fun, but
Yeah.
also saying, "Watch it,
All right.
behave." Didn't work.
Yeah. So who's your favorite Star Wars character outside of yourself?
I like Han Solo, mainly because
He's a
they're
good
very
guy.
similar.
That would be my
but
favorite.
They're very similar, Boba Fett and Han Solo.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's done a few little things. He's taken money somewhere. He's done. So I think there's a similarity.
You don't like the whiny Anakin? You don't.
Well, my mom is
No,
from Manchester.
Anakin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, my mom. my
Boba
aunt,
Fett could
and all that side.
take care of him quite easily.
Probably.
He'd have a problem with Han Solo.
My father.
Yeah.
was born in New Zealand.
Chewbacca, he'd get rid of him quite easily.
My mom.
Right.
He doesn't. The thing is, he doesn't. He
Yeah.
does his job
My nan
very
came
well.
from
Jabba the
New
Hutt,
Zealand,
there's
and
your
my
money.
grandfather.
Yeah.
My
Thank you.
grandfather.
Now you gotta refresh my memory. Boba Fett's just kind of like the mercenary for hire. Is that right?
Yes,
Or
yeah,
right?
that's
Okay.
I mean, for me, I was doing a play at the
stayed there for
time,
like 2 years.
and they said,
And then
I
get
said,
back
I've got
to
this
New
job.
Zealand.
It's not very much.
So my mom
They
was
want me in
actually
this.
English.
Well, you've got to be back in the theatre half hour before they go. It's very strict.
Yeah.
And George Lucas always said, well, you can leave early. We'll make sure you leave early, get to the theatre, do your play, and be back in the morning at 5.
I like it. I
That
just
worked.
don't
I mean, it could have gone against me. They said, we can't take you on this because...
That actually leads me to another question. Like with people that create these things, like George Lucas, like what's a mastermind like that like in person? Like are they approachable? Does he kind of tick on a different clock? Or
Well, he does. I mean, I never did a film where he was directing, but he's quite shy in a way, but very nice towards us. He said, "Welcome back, Jim," because I came back in the Revenge of the Sith as a pilot. He said,
Okay.
"Would you like to do this?" I mean, that's a nice thing to do. To say, "Come back, Jim. Nice to see you."
I like that.
And he's worked hard. I mean, I keep thinking, what is in his brain? It never stops to have that. Create. He must sit.
Yeah, as somebody that like exists just within my mind all the time, I'm thinking. I wonder the people that actually put it into action.
Yeah.
He must sit there at the end of it. Now he's not retired,
Yeah.
but he must sit and go,
Oh, you know those little balls?
I've done quite so, and he should say to himself,
Yeah, I'd probably spend my whole
bloody
paycheck
good.
just
I
on
know
He's,
what I'm
well,
talking
yeah, he's on the scope of
He should,
J.R.R.
but he's not.
Tolkien.
He's not that sort of person. Because
Yeah.
I would, if it was me, I'd say,
for what $1
I'm one of the
but
greatest.
same in that country, you know, America can do so much more.
Hey, you're at least the greatest bounty hunter ever.
Well, if it's okay,
Sometimes.
if we could have
I have a request for you. Can you write a special little note to my friend Steven? Because he can't make it here, but I have never met a kid that's more in love with
Is
Star Wars in
is
my
he
life.
PH or V, Stephen?
How about we do Steve? What? How about we just do Steve? We'll play it safe and just do Steve.
I better get the glasses
Right down the
on.
road, there's this wetlands.
I appreciate
You know
that.
where the trains...
Yeah, thank you.
All the neutral.
Thank you very much. I like
What's up, guys?
the image. I didn't know that you were also an artist.
Not really. It would take too long. I mean, if I started a proper 10 by 8 and shade a bit of green and this,
Okay.
we're talking here now.
Yeah.
And on Saturday,
I'd
I'd still
right? You guys want to hire me, man? Let's start this live
too
TV.
long.
We're going to have
Yeah,
Get
sure,
Empty.
okay.
It's live TV.